It's always great chatting with my next guest, Dwight Grant, who's back in action UFC Fight Night, April 23rd. Dwight, how's it going, man?
Going pretty good, man. How you doing?
Doing well. Where am I getting you right now? Looks like you're that like a house that's being renovated or something.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm in my meditation spot. I'm just joking.
That's
uh,
good.
no, I'm visiting my friends in San Jose, so I'm staying by them.
Oh, cool. Oh, that makes sense. Right amount of time off in between fights, or were you trying to get in there a little bit sooner?
I was actually trying to fight February 12th because my grandfather's birthday is on the 12th, and my son's birthday is right afterwards. So I wanted to get in there, and fight on that day. But it worked out better because it gave me more time to get prepared and really get ready.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense. I know the last fight was a tough one. A lot of people actually felt like it should have been a draw. How do you look back at that last performance in your last fight?
Well, the performance itself, I wasn't happy with. My friends and the fans too, really helped me with that fight afterwards because they gave me a lot of good critiques. One thing that stuck in my mind was somebody was saying when you fought Dan Rodriguez, he was a lot bigger and more imposing, and you were trying to really hurt him. But this guy was smaller, and you were backing up, and I was like, that's a good point. I think from that Dan Rodriguez fight, I've been trying to overcorrect and try to conserve energy more, and it's been a detriment to me. So now I'm really trying to focus on being able to have high output. That's one thing. I was a little upset though because I feel like I got fouled a lot, and I was surprised that he won. I was surprised that he won. One judge had him winning all three rounds, which was very surprising to me. But I got to make do, so got to make it up on the next one.
Yeah, no, absolutely, for sure. Let's talk about your opponent here, Sergey. Don't want to butcher the last name, but he's got a 27-6-1 record. What do you know about him? How do you feel like you match up against him here?
I think he's like my perfect opponent in a sense. I always say that, because I want to fight, I want to fight everybody. But the way he fights and everything, I've seen his fights. It matches really well with me. Seems like from what he said before, he doesn't want to fight on the ground. But I expect everyone from trying to take me down, so whatever. But at least it should be some good stand-up exchanges. By exchanges, I mean me hitting him a lot on the feet in the beginning at least until he tries to go for takedown. So I'm looking forward to having a good old-fashioned kickboxing match, with a little bit of grappling.
What do you make of his layoff? He hasn't fought since I think November of 2019. I don't know if you're aware of that. You train with a guy who sort of broke that rule in Dominic Cruz, right? Like he had the layoff and he's been fine. But what do you think about that heading into the fight?
Well, I mean, it doesn't mean that to me. I mean, even I fought in 2018, then I didn't fight again until 2020.
True.
So it doesn't the layout thing doesn't matter to me. It's more of reading the person when the fight starts because I wouldn't go into it automatically assuming that he's going to be gun shy or he's going to be hesitant. If anything, he might be really antsy and want to get it over quick. So you never know what's going to happen. So when the fight starts, I'll be able to read what's going on and then figure out how to finish him quick.
Okay, there you go. Training camp, I mentioned it there. You're at Alliance. Who you mainly been working with as far as bodies in the gym, helping you get ready for this fight?
Oh well, I've been traveling around a lot. I've been training with Adam, Blair Pride. He's getting power and stuff like that. I've been at Azteca training with Phil Davis and Recountry, Chase Recountry, and a bunch of other guys. I mean, I feel like whenever I get asked this question, I always forget people. You know what I mean?
No worries.
So, I've been training at Gamebred too, with Herman and the guys there. So a lot of people have been helping me out get prepared. And I feel very prepared. I also at Atos. I've been going to Atos and doing a jiu-jitsu. So I feel very prepared to the point to where I felt like if I'd have fought in February, even though I would have felt prepared, I wouldn't have been as prepared as I am now. I keep saying the word prepared.
Is this extra cross training? Is that something new? Because I know you have, I know sort of home base is Alliance, but have you been doing this much cross training leading into a fight before?
Yeah, I mean, this is how it was. Even when I was here in San Jose at AKA, I would travel from gym to gym, and I would just mostly do sparring at AK. Here, Alliance, it's moves. I haven't actually really been training there specifically. I've been training more on my own in Azteca and going to different places, in Gamebred, to get training with people as far as sparring. But then now I feel like it's back how it was when I first got in the UFC, where it's I'm setting my own training schedule. I'm traveling to go train people, and this is the lifestyle that I really praised before I got signed there, where I would watch the Ultimate Fighter show, and I would see people go in different places to train, or watch I don't want to say 24/7. I was called 24/7, but you would see like Tap Out. Remember the old show Tap Out?
Yeah.
Come on, you see the guys going driving across the whole state to go train in one place. I love that. It really feels like a Ryu and you know, travel from gym to gym thing. So
Right.
I feel very motivated. I feel like, you know, I'm making a move and I'm about to get to the end of it right now.
I love it. Any Street Fighter references are always welcome on here, by the way. I love that. That's great. Imagine the weight cuts going well. I know as you get older, I mean, you're like me, you know, as you get older, you know, it's tougher to lose those pounds, but how are things going ahead of this one?
Yeah, for me, it's actually been getting easier for me to lose weight.
Okay.
I actually, because I wanted to fight in February, I cut weight. I shouldn't say cut weight. I got smaller then, you know. So now I'm actually a lot smaller than I usually am around this time. So I've only got like maybe a few pounds to go until I get to 170. So I'm trying to hold on to it. You know, I'm still gonna cut weight for sure, but it's not as big of a hassle as it normally is. You know, I feel like I could fight probably a bigger weight because I've been at this weight for so long. You know, but you know, as long as I can cut my like 10 pounds, so like that, I feel like I'm ready.
Love it, man. Who's going to be in your corner for this fight? You mentioned all the different gyms. Who will be who will be making the trip with you?
I'm gonna have Adam there, and I'm gonna have Nikki. I should use the last name because like everybody knows them. Adam Bear Pride, you know, Nicholas Piedmont, and I'm gonna have from Azteca. I'm gonna have Adrian. I don't know Adrian's last name.
No worries, it's all good. You're not paid to remember people's names. You're supposed to train and get better, right? So it's not like roll call or anything.
I want to highlight them because they helped me out a lot, you know. And I feel like you know, in a sport like this, it's really going from discipline to discipline. You know, I really vary my coaches and I vary my partners in a way where, you know, it's not the same thing. I'm not getting like 3 degrees of the same training. I'm getting like vastly different training from everybody, and I want everybody to be recognized because they help me out. You know, even though yeah, you know, you may be able to help you, but they're choosing to work with you still. It's still an agreement and it's still like a collaboration between you. So you know, I'm trying to highlight them a bit if I can. I learned their last names.
Love it, love it. That's good, man. How's this fight playing out on April 23rd? How do you envision it going down?
I'm gonna probably finish this guy in the first and second round. Yeah, I would say, you know, it sounds so mean to say that. I'm gonna finish him in the first, second round, but it's just that it's gonna be a lot of striking involved, and that's, you know, my wheelhouse. And I feel like I have a reach advantage. I hit harder, and I'm gonna be aggressive. I'm coming off of a loss that made me very angry, and usually what happens afterwards is a quick fight. So I'm looking forward to getting there and mixing it up in a sense of not wasting time. And yeah, finish a quick finish. Yeah.
How many more fights do you have left on your contract? Do you know?
I want to say 2 or 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just signed again, so that was right before the last one or something like that.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. No. I was wondering. I know usually when you have 2 left, you usually renegotiate, so you probably have a couple more left, which is good. Imagine you want sort of a quick turnaround after this, or what's sort of the outlook for the rest of the year?
Yeah, you know, I'm actually preparing for more fights right now. In a sense, you know, I'm not looking past this guy, but I feel like since I moved down to San Diego and it's been like I've been trying to get a fight, and then it's more I've been facing these things one fight at a time, and I feel like that's part of the reason why my styles have changed so much in between you know, fights, because I'm looking at it as okay, I gotta win this fight, I gotta win the next fight. Now I'm looking at it as I have to use my style to prepare me to win a bunch of fights in a row. You know, so I'm not just training for what I need for this fight. I'm training for what I need for all of them coming up. So I'm hoping to fight this one, and then, you know, within a month or two, get back in there. I know a couple people that I really like to fight, and also people who offered to me before that I wasn't able to because they couldn't do it. That I mean, there are people available right now, you know. So I hope I can get back in there quickly.
Makes sense. We got to get a shot of that Streets of Rage shirt that you're wearing there. One of my favorite games, and love the artwork and all that. What are you playing video game wise right now?
I'm playing a Project Triangle Strategy on the Switch. What else? Elden Ring. I just picked up and I started that. Nice. Right before I left to come here. Apex Legends. You know, I've been playing that game like a lot. It's been making me not play a lot of other games because I'm like trying to, you know, get better at that game. And I think those are the 2 main ones. I feel like I'm forgetting something really really important, but those probably are the 2 main ones.
I'm playing, and I know I'm a bit late to the party here, but I have a Switch as well. I'm playing Mario 3D World with my son. He loves it. You know, the one where Mario can turn into a cat? It's like a really easy game for like kids to play too. So my he's like 4 years old. He's all into it right now.
I love when they get to that point where you can play with them on those kind of games. And then, you know, you can see them over the years get better. I
Yeah.
was playing I started playing Cuphead with my son when he was like about 4, and I had to carry him all the time. Now he's 6, and I was just telling my friend here, like, he's surprisingly good at the game. He's been
Yeah.
playing platformers all his life.
It's true. Yeah, you got to warm him up to it. Even like Mario Kart, like he's finally learning how to turn properly and everything. So it's been more enjoyable because then it's like normally I would do like the steering and he would just do the gas, and now we've kind of like figured that out well. So it's been good. Yeah, so it's been awesome. Dwight, thanks so much for the time. I know you got a million things to do. It is UFC Fight Night, April 23rd. If there's anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media, I'll give you the last word.
Oh, thank you. I want to thank everybody in San Diego, all the teams I mentioned before, Game Bread, Alliance, Azteca, Adam, and everybody that helped me out. Also, social media, Dwight Grant MMA on Instagram, Dwight Grant on Twitter, and another my Japanese RPG blog, JRPgamers.com. Check that out. And that is everything.